I gotta admit that we're playing something really new. This is the living Chang'an City we've created. There are countless people living here, but they are not real people. They are NPCs, and they are AI NPCs with inner personalities and both long-term and short-term life goals. To put it simply, they've got souls. Taking a day as a cycle, we set the long-term goal for each NPC as completing the work that suits their identities. For example, dancers should dance well, and passers-by should just walk properly. But as for how to spend the day specifically, it's up to them to choose. We don't interfere at all. Each NPC will have diverse behavior patterns and show their unique souls. They are livelier and more interesting than ordinary NPCs. But can this small society composed of hundreds of people keep running on its own and generate rich content when there's no human operation? We carried out an observation that lasted for 30 days. And unexpectedly, we ran into some really bizarre and funny things that we hadn't even thought of. In Chang'an City, life is peaceful. NPCs perform their own duties. They're waiters in the inn, serve dishes and attract customers. Dancers dance from sunrise to sunset. The constables work around the clock. They scold people during the day and arrest them at night to maintain order in the city. What does the storyteller talk about? It all depends on his mood. Other NPCs can watch there all day long, just depending on whether they are curious or not. How bored is he? Most of the people on the street are professional passers-by. They earn money just by walking, although sometimes they accidentally spend all their money while walking. As for where the NPCs want to spend money, it's also up to them. The waiter in this tea house is too introverted, so his business has always been bad. Of course, the most prosperous one is still the most luxurious restaurant in the whole city. It seems that someone is quarreling. Let's grab some melon seeds and a bench to watch the show. It seems that two people bumped into each other. One of them is the lead dancer. Her stats are so bad. Let me explain. If the inner personality of an NPC is unbalanced, if the patience value or mood value is too low, the upper-level strategy model, which is the brain of the AI, will probably make her have a tendency to be violent when there's a dispute. Fortunately, the scholar's way of making decisions is relatively gentle. After the two reconciled, their favorability even increased. There are so many people in the lobby that there aren't enough seats. It seems that the classmate who designed this scene didn't expect that this store would be so popular. Hey, isn't that the patrol leader? Why isn't he patrolling on the street and came here to drink instead? He doesn't look in a good state. It seems that he's too tired and slacking off. The irritable patrol leader rejected the pretty girl's application to join the team. He deserves to be single. Over here is the private room on the second floor, which costs more. Aren't these two in the corridor the ones who quarreled before? What's going on with all these pink bubbles on the screen? They are so cute together. Actually, the dancer's initial romance value is quite high. She's a hopeless romantic by nature, so even though the work intensity is high, she'll still find time to go on dates. When she's feeling down, she'll meet her sweetheart. Her stats will go up in no time. A sweet relationship can cure everything. I understand the logic, but don't skip work and go shopping when you're supposed to be dancing. As time passes, the dancer and the patrol captain continue to slack off, but I won't envy them because they've run out of money. Without my interference, these people finally went back to the right track sheepishly and became wage earners again. Today's Chang'an City is peaceful. 30-day sustainable operation of Chang'an City observation is a huge success. However, thinking carefully about the NPC's off-track behaviors these days, maybe it's my fault. At the beginning of the setting, I habitually regarded them as traditional NPCs. I didn't expect that the NPCs who've already been given souls also need to live their wonderful lives outside of work. NPCs' lives matter too. After having a guilty conscience, I added some substitute NPCs. I won't be a control freak boss. Of course, this is just the prototype of Chang'an City. We'll continue to enrich it. My observation diary will also continue. See you next time in our next observation. Goodbye.